Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Hey, I hope you're doing well today. You guys just caught me just finishing up the sandblasting on this tow bed. I think we got all the rust. There was quite a bit of rust on this. Maybe some right there. Inside of there. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. It was kind of hiding there on that lip there. All right. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna sell this old girl. We're just getting her all prepped up and ready to paint, so almost there. I think, well, actually, she is there. We have to just buy some paint and paint her up, and she'll be good to go. And we'll paint the bed and install the bed back onto the frame, and we could find her new home, her new buyer. So, yep. That's what's going on, guys. Now we got our big pile of parts here that we still have to take to Steve. And last time we started work on this Jason or Chevelle. A lot of you guys have been requesting this, so we're taking care of that for you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last episode. And if you haven't watched it, go check it out, please. And also, if you're new to my channel and haven't yet subscribed, I would appreciate it very much if you would subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. It really would. I am on the quest to reach 1,000 subscribers, guys. So, if you could, and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, because you will help me reach that goal of 1,000 subscribers. So, thank you very much to all my new and recent subscribers. Thank you guys very much. Without you guys, my channel would not grow and not have the possibility of reaching that 1,000 subscriber goal, guys. So, all right, let's get back to work on this Jason. That's why you guys are here. Well, maybe not necessarily for the Jason, but you want to see my gameplay. Yeah, Bob. So, put these on. Probably be a good idea to do this. We'll get these. Yeah, I believe the rear ones weld on, the front ones bolt on. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series. Oh no, we were stuck in the we were stuck in the garage door. Okay, I think that is all. Yeah, I don't know how much longer this series is gonna go. I really couldn't answer that for you guys yet. We're on somewhere around episode 20 now, I think, somewhere around there, 19 or 20. So I'm not sure how much longer I will carry this series for. As this series has gone on lately over the last week, well, it's not doing well. I'll say that. It's not doing well. I was there for a week or so, my channel was doing the best that it's ever done. We gained about 120 subscribers in a week. And then view time just skyrocketed on my videos. The views did too. It just, things were looking so good for about a week. And then every video after about a week, every video, the watch time and viewership just dropped with every video. Just dropped with every video, kept getting lower and lower and lower. And I don't know if it's a series. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if YouTube's not pushing my content now again, like it was for that week. I don't know why they would just do it for a week and just stop, but who knows? But so yeah, I don't know whether to really carry this on anymore or not. I'm kind of, I'm at the point where I just, as far as my channel wise, I don't know where to go from here because, well, the problem is it seems like the only really videos that do decent on my channel are the My Garage videos. And sometimes My Garage videos don't even do that good. And if I post other things, other type of videos, then my viewership on My Garage videos just tank. They absolutely tank. And I've been trying some different things. But so far, nothing has worked. So I'm kind of at a rock and between a rock and a hard place, really. I don't know where to go. You know, it just seems like nothing I try works. So I don't know why all kinds of people would come around and actually be watching my videos and get all these views, and all of a sudden it just, basically everything just falls off a cliff, basically. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. So if you guys see anything, you know, any pointers that you guys could give me, like, oh, you know, you do this or you do that, you know, don't necessarily care for, or this and that, or there's no, oh my, too far from the deal, too far from the welder, it went back. That's why the welds disappeared. But yeah, if you guys have any things like, you know, any pointers, tips that say, oh, you know, hey, you know, you do this, or you know, you stand around and talk too much. I've been told that before. You know, whatever. I've tried to improve on things. I really have. Let me know. Maybe it's something that I am doing that I can, you know, grow and improve and get better. You know, because there's a part of me that doesn't want to stop YouTube, but there's another part of me that says, you know what? I have other things going on right now in my life that, you know, YouTube's not really, in a way, benefiting me at all since I started it. And I've put in countless of hours, thousands and thousands of hours since I've started my channel, my own personal time, that, one, I'll never get back, and I'm never getting paid for to do any of this because I'm not monetized. And the other thing is, you know, I've spent thousands of dollars of my own money on this channel. It's out of my pocket that I'll never see again. So all that stuff factors into, you know, my thought process and my decisions on things. So I don't mean to, you know, bother you guys with all this or act like I'm complaining, because I'm not. It's just, YouTube's a struggle. YouTube is a struggle. And I guess if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But when you've done it now for 6 months, and I mean, I don't want to say I'm not getting any results because look, I have, you know, close to 300 subscribers now, and yeah, my channel's doing all right. But man, when you see a lot of these channels out here within 6 months, they're monetized and they have, you know, 1,000+ subscribers and are doing well, and it's like, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything different than they are. So how come their channel is doing so much better than mine when my content is not any different than theirs? And maybe my content might be better than theirs. So I really don't know. I'm at a loss for where to go. And it sucks too because the only game that seems like I said gets any views is my garage. So, you know, that are worthwhile. So then what's the point of doing any other games except my garage, because they're not going to do any good and it's going to tank my channel, my views on my garage. So why hurt my channel that much? So just because I would love to play different games and you know, mix the gaming content up on here, but I can't. Why is this stuff not working now? Just please go on. There we go. So if you guys ever wonder why I don't mix up my content more, that's the exact reason right there. And I think a lot of it has to do with my content is just not being, it's not really being pushed out. All right. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're finally getting somewhere. All right. Some of this stuff, like doing the headlights, taillights, just it's time consuming. It's not necessarily hard, it's just time consuming, and it's not probably not the most enjoyable to watch either. I mean, how good can you make looking like installing headlights and taillights look? How fun can you make that look? I don't think you really can. But nonetheless, it needs to be done. So it's going to get done. There should be headlight trim. I just have to find it. And it might not be. It might not be in the Jason category. Okay, so those are wiper blades, but we need the wiper arms, which probably are not in here. So I think if we go to the Jesse, we should be able to find some. The wiper arms there. There we go. That should work. Do we need a battery tray for this thing? I think we do. That battery tray should work. I'm gonna actually bring the wrench in here and do it instead of putting these in my bag and carrying them over and doing this. Last time I did that, the wiper blade disappeared. So fun times. Okay, wipers installed. Okay, we still have to find the headlight trim. I want to try to find that before we move on. I think these will work. But let me just buy one because they are expensive. Yeah, there we go. $230 a piece. Again, that's what you would call highway robbery. There we go. Looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? All right. Well, pretty good. Now let's get some windows in. We'll switch back to the Jason and get some windows. Window R, windshield. I'm always hitting the lean in button for my bag. Get these windows in that are somewhat hard to see. We need a... looks like a wrench. Yeah, I guess that was it. Usually these only do have one bolt, but I was just making sure. So there we go again. I was trying to put my bag away and I hit the button to lean in. Okay. These guys rolling. Get it rolling because you can roll your windows down. Yeah, I'm so funny. Wrong side. Okay. Things are starting to come together pretty nicely. So, what do you guys say we get the interior together? But before we do that, let's quick save real quick. Because I haven't quick saved in a long time, and I am continuing this video right after the last video. And I have not quick saved since then, so yeah, we've done a lot. So it would be smart to do this. All right, let's get back to work. Let's get some interior done. We have a headliner. We should. Yep, there we go. And we'll need a mirror. Some of these guys here. This right here. There we go again, me and mirrors. Yep, me and mirrors. Always have an issue with mirrors. Always. It doesn't fail. Doesn't matter what car it is. I have issues with them all. Now, if I was building this car for myself or to sell to someone else other than the game, I would be customizing this car a little more. I'd be using the Material Master mod to color things. Those sun visors would not stay that color. This car does not have a carpet like most of them. Actually, you know what? It's good to buy these, right? Because we're going to need them. But I'm not going to install them right now. Because once we go to paint this car, it's not going to make any sense whatsoever to put them on right now. Because we're going to have to pull them off when we paint it. So, to save all that nonsense, I'm just not going to put them on right now. It's a cheaper gear stick. Okay, so now I want to grab real quick a master cylinder because it's going to be easier to bolt down before we put the dash in. But yeah, guys, after we get done with this vehicle, I think what our next plan of action is going to be is building the C10. Should have put the steering column in before I put the dash in. Like I said, that C10 was the end goal, and after we get this car sold, and then we get that truck sold, we'll have more than enough money to put that C10 together. And I said, you know, been telling you guys, that was the end goal, is to get that C10 built. So, whenever I feel like I want to wrap up this series, well, we got that completed because we already obviously got the low miles lad completed. That was also a goal of mine. The only next one is that C10, and that's it. So, yeah, so then I can wrap this series up whenever, because like I said, the views are just not there. And then at that point, I'm going to make a decision on whether I want to keep my YouTube channel going. Because at this point, I don't know if it's worth it. Like I said, we already went into all that. We don't need to go into it anymore, but yeah, it's kind of how I feel about it. So, I think pretty much the interior's done, guys. Let's pop a radio in there. Because why not? We'll just go for the base game, cheaper one. There we go. Now, there is another stereo that is the more of a, well, it's a base game one too, but it doesn't look as nice as that one. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, well. Guys, I think that's going to do it for this one. We got the rest of the body put together, the windows, the interior. So I think it was a pretty productive episode. So, yeah, that's pretty good. We still have the suspension that needs to be done, of course. We have the whole engine that needs to be built. We have to paint the car, which is going to be a big task. It always is. So, more work to come. Brakes, I mean, a lot. Transmission, a lot of stuff. This car is only about halfway done. But nevertheless, the shell of her is complete. And more. Now, this guy here, next time, I think next time we're going to work on this truck a little more and try to get it painted and get it sold, hopefully. And then we're going to start work back on the Jason again. But yeah, next time I think we're going to work on this. I might paint this bed since it's such a large bed and large area to paint. I might do that off camera. Or I might decide to paint the whole thing off camera. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Because, let's face it, watching someone paint in a My Garage video is not all the time entertaining. I mean, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. If it's a little bit of painting, not a big deal. But if it's a lot like this, it's a lot of surface area to cover. Then yeah, I don't think that's going to make the best content, so I might just paint this whole truck off camera. And then when we come back, you guys will see the final product and we'll sell it. That easy. So, all right, guys, if you like this video, please leave it a like. If you like my content, like my channel, consider subscribing to me. All your support is greatly appreciated. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later, and thank you for watching.